Alright, here we are. It's BBPN Week 6 here in the Laring Division, and we're going to see what comes. You know, it's one of those classic matches that you do have to at least watch once or twice to see just, well, is it going to go well or is it going to go disastrously? Sorry to either coach, depending who runs at the receiving end. It's a tough call, isn't it? If things do go right, I hate to say it, it could be a great day, but if you're on the receiving end, you might not be enjoying it anywhere near as much. And I do grant that. I'm sorry, lads, but that's just the way, unfortunately, Blood Bowl works. Some days the bear does get you, and other days it's a bit of a debate, isn't it? So let's take a look here. Amazons versus Dwarves. It's a classic matchup. The Amazons do outspeed them, but they're facing a death roll and every other bit of fun. Alright, gust of wind, let's get going.
Burning, looting, bombing, shooting.
We'll see what the Amazons can actually produce here. They'd like to smash through and get the early score, because the Dwarves, as you can see here, have no reserves. It gets rid of the Death Roller as soon as possible. So that is... good lord, good solid hit there. Very good solid hit. And there goes an early Apothecary, and the Amazons are enjoying that one. Quick removal, I'll give them credit for that.
Oh, yes!
Now, I don't expect to see much more of that for this game, but if that is the Amazons' break, that is exactly what they need. It's a quick, it's early, good solid hit, and they do have the one gap they have to start charging through. Get going, you need to score this one very darn quick. Goes the GFI. Now here's the fun part if the Amazons. And yes, you got the ball. Well done. Time to run. And surprisingly not passing yet. You're going to actually screen this up for the turn. That's an interesting thought because, okay, I admit the Dwarves do have some maneuverability with these players here. You know, but let's take a look what they've really got. Now, seriously, taking a look here. You could have actually maybe done the quick little pass and just tried to run like hell. Yes, I know, it's a bit of a gamble, but if you score early here, lad, suddenly this is ejected and it doesn't matter. Okay, meanwhile, well, that's who you hired today, is it? Yep. Oh, well, see how he feels. Not so good.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me! A choir boy!
And yeah, now you see, Dwarf with diving tackle, combined with tackle, you were not getting away, sweetheart. 100%. That's actually a pretty deadly skill on a Dwarf, isn't it? Well, it's just paid off its dividends in one game right there. Dwarves, here it comes, counter assault. It's time to go and make sure he pays for this one here.
You've got a chip on your shoulder. Yes, and a bit of fish, too.
Well, the Dwarves have a plan. To see if it's a good one or not. Yeah, he's going to go full out. Dwarven Death Roller makes the blitz. Fortunately, all that effort for a bloody stun.
Take this, you bastard!
How do you fail that? It's +4, and you got only a stun out of it. You, sir, suck. Oh, well, I guess he just saw bright-eyed, bushy-tailed a free injury, and it did nothing. Helmet, in his goblin disguise. Someday they will fix this. We have been assured of that. Probably, though, it's going to take to after the World Cup. No, not that one. Is finally finished, which it should be officially as of the day of this recording. And then, finally, the new administration will decide the course of Blood Bowl. They're going to stick to it. Of course, they're going to stick to it. But what are they going to do with it? I have no idea. Okay, I have some ideas. They have been meeting the lads of Nottingham, the new ownership, and they've invested pretty decently in it. But will that mean quality of life? And that's what we're looking for. And also, all that extra development put into the other teams. Now, there's a skull, followed by a, yeah. It's actually an interesting choice of why he did that, because he doesn't have block. And unfortunately, fails the dodge because of the nearby tackle. Ball's in a not bad position though, so let's see what actually happens with this one here.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Well, that they are, but it's not quite over yet. Alright, he's trying to make something happen here. He's going to try and collapse this one in. Now, the Amazons, quite frankly, well, you got to make a hole and just run. Oh, well.
What's that? Get your finger out of that bunghole.
Well, it's a stun. Moves the rest of his team over. A couple more all tucking in. And he's got an idea. Where's the death roller going? You're parking it right there. Okay, Amazons, I hate to say it, that's your direction. And I know, you don't like it. Block on block. And oh dear, someone is going to have a wee bit of a bad time in the sidelines. Well, that's all he wants.
You'll take me blunderbuss when you pry it from my cold dead hands!
That's exactly it. That is totally the key there, right there, especially when you're charging in and beating dwarves. Sadly, it's an injury. But at least you'll be back for next week. Okay, Amazons. Grimly, this is what you got to do. Alright, here's the bit of a gamble. Yeah, he'll take that, and now you got to run, lass. That was a good play.
Heroes never die.
That they don't. Alright, quick pulls up here, lad. Why are you running back? I see you understand. You're here thinking, well, I'll be safer. No, you're not going to be. You've got to score this now. Get this off the pitch. Stop running. No, I'm serious. Instead of coming back, you should have been running. Because it forces, because the dwarves, look where they are right now. They have to come through you this way. It's a little bit tougher. This way, maybe a little bit easier because they've got the guards there. That might be the only Amazon mistake so far. Otherwise, I'll say the Amazons are playing an exceptionally decent game here. Gets away with the dodge. Alright, it's a screen. He risks the 2 dice uphill. That is a hell of a risk there, lad. And now he makes another 2 dice going uphill. And unfortunately, you kind of forgot to stand this player up. You really could have used this player moving back into the play. Oh well. I think his feeling was move him over there and then use the chainsaw. I believe that was his feeling. Problem is, when you don't have block and he does, 2 red dice is really taking a chance, lad. And now this is exactly what I was worried about. Dwarves are making a hole. Oh boy, they're ever digging one. And there goes another one.
Move your arse.
Yeah, it did alright. 2 more dice. Push me, push you. But that's what they needed. And now you see what he's going to do. Plugs in the guard. Yeah, and that's going to come looping in that way. I predict that one. Here it goes. It is 2 dice. Solid punch. And he's got that one.
Shoot to kill!
Oh my god, this is going as horrible, isn't it? Well, the Amazons aren't bragging about it this time anymore, are they? Because the dwarves are on the move. They are indeed on the move. He brought his axe, didn't he? Yes, he did. Uh-oh. Well, this is going really bad.
Gotta go.
Me too!
Only a stun. Who's got the ball, though? The one Amazon's got the ball. Like I said, the only mistake he made was that one. And there we go again. Diving tackle. He's making your 3s into 5s, lad. And you're not going to get... Well, you did actually get away. I'll give you that. Well, what's your solution now? Well, push me, push you. You made the 1 square. Almost heroically gets away. I will give him credit for the try. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work, does it?
And you fail.
Well, I'm sorry, but that about sums it up. It was a heroic try. He only fails the 2nd die. And that was the easy one. Sometimes Knuckles a bit of a cunt, isn't he? Alright. Couple of dice here. This is where the Dwarf Guard is now coming in. There goes another one, and he's going to lie down for a while. Oh well.
I'm your shooter!
Yes, you are. Push me, push you. Dwarves are going to go in and try and recover this ball. He's got it easy peasy. So he's got his crazy idea, and this is what you had to do. He's running. Sigh. Beautifully played, 1 mistake. Sometimes Blood Bowl can be pretty unforgiving, can't it? Alright, here we go. Big blitz. Here we go. The big monster is back. Yeah, lodged means nothing on 3 dice.
I've got the beast in my sights!
Yes, you do. It's another injury, missed next game. So far, this is starting to look brutal. I did say that's the unfortunate part when it starts going wrong. Alright, Chainsaw comes running back in. Incredible blitz. Yeah, you got that. He actually got an armor penetration. He took the death roller out. Yes, it's frustration, but he did take the death roller right out. And he's got another one.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, well, so much for you trying to run away because, well, they've got their own little view of what they're going to do to you. Do they ever? Amazons aren't going down quite so quietly, are they? Yeah, it just makes it a shame of how this turn's actually worked out. Oh well, makes the dodge. Besides, he's going to re-roll that one. It's just not happening, is it? Nope, it's just definitely not happening. Oh well.
Nine, 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 nine.
Ah well, he's running down the field. And he's not going to score it yet, because now he has all this area to just wait. And that's exactly what it's going to do. Meanwhile, starting to put a wee bit of punishment to this wee lad. There you go. Solid punch. What have we got today? You suck. You still can't break him. It's +3. And the rest of the dwarves, well, they don't need to do anything, do they? Yeah, you can see it there, it's right. 3 rerolls still sitting there. He's got nothing else to do with them. Typical dwarf game, isn't it? Ah, well, push away. That's about all that achieves there. Yeah, he's pretty much given this one up as a touchdown scored. He's had enough already. Push me, push you. Does get rid of the diving tackle. Shay gets away. That's jolly fine. And no, does not stand the chainsaw up. Dwarves moving a few more things in. Let's see if they can do a few more things to these poor princesses. Anyone else moving? Yeah, the death roller is moving. You know, you'd be tempted to foul at this rate. No, I'm serious. He has dirty player and he's going to get ejected anyway. You might as well. It does remove a player. Oh, pitch. Push me, push you. Here comes the Troll Slayer, just to make life interesting. This is where stand firm will come in handy. And it's just a push. Is it possible the dwarves are finally tired? Well, Amazons. They all try to fight back. Alright, here we go. Chainsaw. Sweet bugger all, unfortunately. Oh well, you might as well push him into the chainsaw. It's not like he's long for this world either. Taking a casual look over here, what the rerolls. He did get the fame. Well, of course, they are the darlings of the league, but it's just not the day. I said one mistake. It's a shame. It really was a good, solid game there for a while. But now the dwarves, well, dwarves be dwarves. Push mate, push you. He's keeping it marked up because, well, they're fighters, this entire lot of them. Down she goes, still alive. Oh well, can you get him this time? It's about bloody time.
Eat hot death!
That's a hell of a game. The Death Roller, yes, he's skilling up on this one. 2 more dice. It's a push me, push you. Oh, dwarf's actually decided to get in pursuit on this one here. 1 die because he's a dwarf. Does not have tackle this one. But he'll keep it staged up. And he's not doing anything there. He's just watching the game, having a bit of a fight. Oh, God.
Come on, Shorty. On our way!
There goes another one, unfortunately. Now she's going to be walked off today. And now the frenzy gets to work. Gets the push away. Gets the second. This could be a bad day indeed. Amazons, though. Well, they're going to keep brawling it up, but...
I approve.
Alright. Dwarves. Yeah, it's time. They're just going to score this one in. They are indeed, and off they go. That was a hell of a turn. 1-0. It's a bit of a shame, really. It looks promising there. Dwarves have taken a bit of punishment. It's a lot of punishment. Like I said, it just shows you what happens when something tilts and goes wrong. Oh, well, I hate to say it here, but, you know, Constable Ed's had just about enough of this. Get off the field. Well, he's got his skill point. That's all he needs to turn it around here. What is left of the Amazons? Yeah, you see it. 6 players. Okay, dear Dwarves, this is the golden opportunity you've got. Yes, you're suddenly down 2 players, but it's 9 on 6. This is where you start trying to run the score. I'm sad to say that's what you're trying to do. It really is. Now, admittedly, per the rules of the league here, is your opponent at this point allowed to concede? It's now in the second half here. The damage has been done. But let's see what happens. Yes, I know this coach. And he's quite frankly not going to give it up. And that's why we love him. No, I'm not going to rickroll you. I'm too nice for that. This lad isn't though, unfortunately.
Hello!
Only stunned. Alright. Troll Slayer. There's a solid punch. That does bugger all, but like I said, I think he's fine with it now. Second Troll Slayer.
We'll do it in a jiffy.
There's another one. No long-term effect. You know, so far these injuries haven't been too critical. Well, he does get the ball on the sure hands. Time to start running. As for the rest of the team, honestly, you just start marking things up. That's pretty much what you do at this point here. Now, he is being a bit casual here. He's not actually caging up here. Doesn't see a reason to. I don't blame him at this point here. But, as you're about to see, not giving up, is he? There we go. It's a good cold blitz. Makes the dodge. And guess what? He's marked it up. However, she's all on her own. The rest of the team is not coming forward. So sad to say, there we go. 2 dice.
Show us a target.
And there goes a KO. But I'll say this, you survived for the next day. You earned it, love. Quick little handoff. Because you know what? He'd actually like to skill this one up. Would you like to try that again?
What do you need?
Well, it's an inaccurate pass, so no, you don't get the skill point for that one, Sunshine. The Dwarves have actually realised they've got a unique opportunity here to try and get extra skill points. Of course, that requires competence. And passing's not exactly the speciality, is it? Oh well, fortunately you did still end up with the ball. And now the Amazons have decided, you know what? Let's get back involved in the fight again. Charging forward. 1 dice. It's a push me, push you. Well, expect much excitement out of that one. Does move the diving tackle out of the way. Lona, she gets up. The lady, you know what? She's going to wait and see if anything does happen she can do something about. Alright, Dwarves. What you got left? Well, probably a lot. You got most of your team still on the field. Push me, push you. Well, the Amazons, that's just fine indeed. Moving right along, yeah. Throws this thing in. Would this Troll Slayer lock a touchdown? No, he does not want a touchdown. He gets rid of the ball. Hands it off. He runs over here. He's going to go for the pass action to get that 1 skill point he needs.
Aye.
Fails that one. Would you like to try that again?
You have a target?
Yes, he does, and he got his 1 skill point. Finally, but of course, you can see the Dwarves are burning away their rerolls. Like no tomorrow. Again, no surprises. Well, there's a solid kick. Amazons are not out of this one yet. Well, maybe they are. It's good. It's an interesting call how you feel about our one there. But like I said, he's going to keep on fighting until every player is removed. That's an admirable trait. Well, he's got rerolls to burn now. Push me, push you. Yeah, you can see there. Darling's decided to stick a boot in. And yep.
I approve.
Absolutely. That gets rid of, Dwarf was stunned for a while. And now the Dwarves, well, back to their usual. There's a tackle. As the team moves up, he can now just contain the rest of the ladies and just start running with the football. That's probably the plan at this point. 2 dice. Solid punch. Ah, there he goes. Bye! Troll Slayer comes around. Alright, as you want to do this one, who gets to do the next joyous hit? Anyone? Oh dear.
Gotta go.
Me too!
Well, he's got the Amazons truly surrounded. And I think they've decided that is it. Let's just finish this one up. They did put up a hell of a fight. But push mate, push you. Frenzy continues there. Nope, fails to get that one down. The Amazons are going to keep on putting the fight up. Ah, there we go. Finally, the ladies down.
I shot the sheriff, and the deputy, and your wee doggy too!
Now, Amazons have had enough, and it's been a brave fight. But now you're going to see, you know, this is it.
I can't shoot straight unless I've had a pint.
And that's it. It's time to just score it in. Yeah, there we go. The Dwarves do celebrate that one. It is done. Amazons did put a fight. But as you can see, there's an example of a game. And this is what those matchups were. If it does go wrong, it does go wrong. Well, it's a lesson there for the Amazon coach. Sometimes you do need to just go run. Well, let's turn it around. 3 turns for the Amazons. 4 players, 3 of which have to go up in the front. And of course, the lone is still alive. Of all the players to still be fighting. Oh well, that should make life a little bit easier, so let's see if we can actually get going. Let's see, does she actually get the ball? No, but she is the player who does want to do a completion to get a skill up. And I absolutely agree with the Amazons, that is exactly what you want to do. If you can pick up the bloody ball.
And get off my lawn!
That's how I feel about it. Okay. Does this actually work? Yes, it does.
Message for you, son.
And meanwhile, the rest of the Amazons, fight still in them. Well done. This alone is actually earning her creds today. And she actually gets away with it. Well, turn 15. Well, the Dwarves have to, out of courtesy, hit them back now at this point because someone's still punching them. Like I said, bravo. Bravo is why I love this coach. Even when it's gone this crazy. Has he given up? Not really, no. Goes for the next catch. Okay, let's try that one more again. Yes, he's got it! So that means, yes, you're going, why does he do that? Because both these players level up. If you're going to lose, fine. But he has achieved the objective, and now the rest of the team can bravely, and bought the time, run away. Dwarves in hot pursuit, if you can call it that. Here we go. Well, he's got one good solid smack at the loner. Is it a death finally? No, it's not.
Ooh, you suck.
Well, Amazons are just going to keep this up. There we go. She's got the ball. Where does she want to go with it? Run back. Let's do a quick completion here. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. All right, fine. It just didn't work. Oh, well. C'est la vie. 2-0 is your final score coming out of Larry. It's a shame, really. If you saw that start, you would have thought, you know, he's going to get it, or at least get one on the board. Because of the early injuries he's done to the Dwarves, there goes the Death Roller. You know, he just might do this. But it just shows... It's like what happened with Daryl Andy in the World Cup playoffs. No, not that one. One positioning error is all it took. And then an opponent could jump all over him. It wasn't even... say la vie. So there we are. We'll carry it on there and we'll see what happens on next week. Nuffle, bless your dice.